ChatGPT is a variant of the Generative Pre-training Transformer language model that was specifically designed for use in chatbot applications. It was developed by OpenAI and is trained on a large dataset of human conversations in order to learn how to generate natural language responses that are appropriate for use in a chatbot. Like other language models, ChatGPT is able to generate text that is coherent and reads like human writing. However, it has been specifically designed to generate responses that are appropriate for use in a chatbot context, meaning that it is able to generate responses that are relevant to the conversation and that follow the conventions of chatbot communication. There are a few key differences between ChatGPT and other language models. For example, ChatGPT is able to take into account the context of the conversation and generate responses that are relevant to what has been said previously. It is also able to generate responses that are appropriate for different types of chatbot applications, such as customer service chatbots or chatbots used for entertainment purposes. ChatGPT is a powerful tool for building chatbots that are able to generate natural language responses that are appropriate for use in a variety of contexts. There are so many possibilities with ChatGPT. You can generate human-like text. It can be used to generate text that is similar to how a human might write or speak. This can be useful for generating content for social media, chatbots, or other applications where you want the output to sound natural. Translate text. This can be used to translate text from one language to another by training it on a large dataset of parallel translations. Summarize text. It can be used to generate a summary of a longer piece of text by learning to identify the most important points and condensing them into a shorter form. Answer questions. This can be trained to answer questions by learning from a large dataset of questions and answers. It can then be used to provide answers to new questions that it has not seen before. Generate news articles. It can be used to generate news articles by learning from a large dataset of existing articles and using that knowledge to write new ones. Generate poetry or fiction. ChatGPT can be used to generate creative writing such as poetry or fiction by learning from a large dataset of existing examples and using that knowledge to write new pieces. Generate code. ChatGPT can be used to generate code by learning from a large dataset of existing code and using that knowledge to write new programs. Generate scientific papers. It can be used to generate scientific papers by learning from a large dataset of existing papers and using that knowledge to write new ones. Generate legal documents. It can be used to generate legal documents by learning from a large dataset of existing documents and using that knowledge to write new ones. Generate customer service responses. This can be used to generate responses to customer inquiries by learning from a large dataset of customer inquiries and responses and using that knowledge to write new responses. How does it work? Like other language models, ChatGPT uses machine learning techniques to generate text. It is trained on a large dataset of human conversations and learns to generate responses that are appropriate for use in a chatbot context. When generating a response, ChatGPT takes into account the context of the conversation and uses this information to generate a response that is relevant to what has been said previously. It also takes into account the specific goals of the chatbot application, such as providing customer service or entertaining users. To generate a response, ChatGPT first processes the input text and uses this information to generate a set of candidate responses. It then uses a variety of techniques to score these candidate responses and selects the one that is most appropriate for the given context. Overall, ChatGPT is able to generate natural language responses that are appropriate for use in a chatbot context by learning from a large dataset of human conversations and using this knowledge to generate relevant and appropriate responses. How did it start? Generative Pre-training Transformer is a type of language model developed by OpenAI that is able to generate human-like text. It was first introduced in a paper published in 2018 and has since become a widely used tool in the field of natural language processing. ChatGPT is a variant of GPT that was specifically designed for use in chatbot applications. It was developed by OpenAI and is trained on a large dataset of human conversations in order to learn how to generate natural language responses that are appropriate for use in a chatbot. The development of GPT and ChatGPT was part of a larger trend in the field of NLP towards the use of large, pre-trained language models for a variety of tasks. These models are trained on vast amounts of data and are able to generate high-quality text that is coherent and reads like human writing. They have been used to achieve state-of-the-art results on a wide range of NLP tasks, including machine translation, summarization, and text generation. What is the future? It is difficult to predict the exact future of ChatGPT and other language models, as the field of natural language processing is constantly evolving. However, it is likely that language models will continue to play a significant role in the development of chatbots and other NLP applications. One potential future direction for ChatGPT and other language models is the development of more advanced conversational capabilities. This could involve the ability to maintain longer-term context and remember details from previous conversations, or the ability to handle more complex and varied conversation topics. There is also ongoing research in the field of NLP on improving the efficiency and performance of language models, which could lead to more powerful and efficient chatbots in the future. It is likely that language models will continue to be an important tool in the development of chatbots and other NLP applications, and that they will continue to evolve and improve over time. What are the pros and cons of ChatGPT? There are a number of pros and cons to consider when using ChatGPT or other language models for chatbot development. Some potential pros of using ChatGPT or other language models include efficient response generation. Language models are able to generate responses quickly and efficiently, which can be useful for chatbots that need to handle a high volume of interactions. Natural language responses. Language models are able to generate responses that read like human writing and are appropriate for use in a chatbot context. This can make chatbots powered by language models more engaging and natural to interact with. Flexibility. Language models are able to generate responses for a wide variety of chatbot applications and can be used in a variety of languages. Some potential cons of using ChatGPT or other language models include limited understanding. Language models are not able to fully understand the meaning of the text they generate and may produce responses that are inappropriate or unrelated to the conversation. Bias. Language models are trained on large datasets of human language and may incorporate biases present in the data. This can lead to the generation of biased or inappropriate responses. Dependence on large amounts of data. Language models require large amounts of data to be trained effectively, which can be a challenge for chatbot developers who do not have access to such data. ChatGPT and other language models can be a useful tool for chatbot development, but it is important to carefully consider the pros and cons and to use them in a way that is appropriate for the specific chatbot application. Who should use it? ChatGPT and other language models can be useful for chatbot developers and organizations looking to build chatbots that are able to generate natural language responses. These chatbots can be used in a variety of contexts, including customer service, entertainment, and information dissemination. Language models can be particularly useful for chatbot developers who do not have access to large amounts of labeled data, as they can be trained on large datasets of human language and do not require explicit labeling of data for specific tasks. However, it is important to keep in mind that language models are not able to fully understand the meaning of the text they generate and may produce responses that are inappropriate or unrelated to the conversation. As such, it is important for chatbot developers to carefully consider the specific goals and use cases for their chatbots and to use language models in a way that is appropriate for their specific needs.